Hey guys, repping the brand. You know you got to. GreatHomesATL. Going through counties here, and one of them on this awesome t-shirt that we've created is Henry County. I'm going through various counties in greater Atlanta for people that always ask what my opinion is, houses I've sold in the area, quality of life, what I think about it as people relocate from all over the world and hit us up here at GreatHomesATL to help them with their home purchase or selling their home. But for purposes of these videos, it's for people that maybe are not familiar with certain areas and to kind of help you with that. So Henry County that we're going to be talking about involves McDonough, Stockbridge, Locust Grove, Hampton, and two areas I haven't been to, Blacksville and Heron Bay. So, hey, feel free to comment if you guys live in those areas. But the ones I want to talk about the most are the four that I've had the most experience with. Let's start with McDonough. McDonough has a really cool, quaint downtown area. Driven through it a few times, and it's really grown. It's, I get hit up a lot about McDonough for people to buy houses. Actually just wrote a contract for some clients that are building with a great builder, one of my favorite builders, which I've done a lot in South Fulton with them, but they're also pretty big, and especially McDonough and Locust Grove. And you definitely can get a lot of house for your money. I would say, as low as the low 200s. Again, don't expect the granite countertops and all that kind of stuff. But as you build brand new homes, you can definitely get them in the high twos, probably to the sixes very comfortably. They do have one area, I've sold a lot of houses that's very upscale called Eagles Landing. So you want to look at that. I remember showing a couple clients from Boston and New York, and they bought right away. They love the vibe. It's pretty much like a golf course community, has, gates, so you need to show ID. I had to show my driver's license and my real estate ID just to get through. So it's a very secure place to live. Schools are excellent down there in McDonough as well. But I would say in proximity to the city, like I've talked to you about all these counties, Atlanta's got traffic, y'all. Greater Atlanta has a ton of traffic. The great thing that, if there's one positive of what's going on with this pandemic is it's taught people the importance of where you lay your head at night, where you'd have to work from home if that is your situation, and a lot of companies doing the work from home. So Henry County allows for that kind of lifestyle. If you do have a work from home job, if you work probably south of the city, now you're going to be heading down I-75 south. So if you're a person that works in the airport area, if you work in Clayton County, if you work in Fayette County, Rockdale County, might be a little bit far. That type of vibe. You could go into the city every day. Just expect, I always say in Atlanta, when you're going a little further out, a 45-minute to an hour commute. Doesn't mean that, like I say, at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, you can't zoom into town in 35 minutes, but plan for a 45-minute to an hour commute. Stockbridge is going to be a little bit closer to the airport, closer to DeKalb County or Rockdale County, as well as Clayton County. So you're going to be closer to the airport. You're going to have the major stretch would be 75 or 675. Again, golf courses. I find a lot of people actually asking about Stockbridge lately. Actually had a closing there 2 months ago. And there was a lot of, your Dunkin' Donuts, your McDonald's, like big stretches, your Gold's Gym, your LA Fitness, car dealerships, all that kind of stuff. So you're definitely like not in the middle of the woods. Now there are certain sections that will put you further away from the expressway if you do want that kind of quality of life. And then there's ones where if you want that townhouse or single family house closer to the expressway, Stockbridge would be probably the closest as we're heading down Henry County. Hampton has a section of Clayton County and of Henry County. And Hampton is really great. I sold to a wonderful couple down there last year. We were looking at both new and resale. We ended up missing out on the new home, so we ended up going resale. And Hampton gives you a really good vibe. It's also close to Jonesboro as well. It's kind of a unique area where it kind of hits different counties, Hampton itself. So you just have to see what school district really, fits your needs. But they have like a racetrack down there as well. I think they do NASCAR races. I'm not really a big NASCAR person, but from what I understand, they have a big, track down there. Have some family members that have gone down there, and they seem to like it a lot as well. And it again puts you in proximity to I-75. And then finally, Locust Grove. I actually did maybe about 4 or 5, both in Hampton and in Locust Grove with one of my favorite builders. They had this great, on the Hampton side, they had this great gated community with various different builders in it, very upscale. You could get houses, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s. And there was this great builder in Locust Grove, and literally they sold out. They probably had about 52 lots, and they sold them all out within a 6-month time frame. And they're just wrapping up completion now. 4, 5, 6 bedroom houses, farmhouse style, craftsman style, and then a luxury like 4-sided brick product. So it's going to put you a little bit further down off the expressway compared to a McDonough or a Stockbridge. But schools again are kind of hit or miss. You got to kind of do your research. But if you maybe don't want to spend as much money in certain areas, Locust Grove will have pockets where it's much more affordable as well. And it'll still put you in proximity if you do want to go to the racetrack, if you do want to go to an Eagles Landing or that strip there where all the restaurants, shops, gyms, and all that are included as well. So in proximity again, if you're looking on a map, when you're Googling McDonough, Locust Grove, Hampton, Stockbridge, and then the other 2 areas were Blacksville and Heron Bay. And if any of you guys know anybody that lives down there, feel free to comment in the section to help our potential relocation buyers or people that have lived in Atlanta but haven't made their way down to Henry County. Have a lot of, like I said, a lot of people that always hit us up about Stockbridge and McDonough specifically. So do a little bit more research on that. That's the 75 corridor. Again, I would plan on, a 40 minute to an hour commute in these areas. And definitely for people that work in Henry County, work from home, work in the airport area, and potentially maybe a DeKalb as well. So hopefully that's helpful for you guys. Continue watching these video tours. If it's a county that you haven't really heard of, you kind of wanted to get some more information on it. Hopefully this is helpful for you guys. Remember, all of our services are completely free as your brokerage here in Atlanta. No commissions or fees are owed by the buyer. So utilize our services. Enjoy the process. We're going to put you in touch with the right lenders to help get you pre-approved. Make sure you're on the right track. And then you pick your county that you want to live in. If you can narrow it down even further into a zip code or a school district, definitely do that. We'll go out, help you negotiate the contract, or if it's a new home community, help you look over the contract all the way to closing. And we welcome you into the Great Homes ATL family. It's getting big, y'all. So definitely continue to support us, continue to follow us, and even more importantly, when you are ready to buy, make sure you hit us up. All right, we'll talk to you soon.